Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Yeah. Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Manglegrove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
I am greatly pleased that thou hast returned to Dragon Quest XI.
Is there seriously no bell or anything? I gotta walk. Yeah, alright, I guess I gotta walk. It's your lucky day. I'm a traveling salesman, and to celebrate us running into each other like this, I'm going to offer you some special discounts. Have a look. I don't think it's any cheaper than before. Let's see, holy water's still 20, so no, it's no special discounts whatsoever.
Ha!
Okay, he'll do it automatically, but for now, let's go ahead and actually command him to. How do I pet power this thing? I don't know. Let's just finish him off for now.
Oh yeah!
This should not use medicine or... yeah. You defeated a monster using the real decoy. Head back to the soldier by the church in the Heliodor and foothills and tell him the good news. Actually, this is a new monster, so we'll hit this one too.
Who else wants some?
Pre-Emptor, awarded for making 30 preemptive attacks on enemies. Moo! Let's see what kind of weather we can look forward to. Moo! Looks like the skies just like to clear here at dawn. Tomorrow, that'll be perfect weather for adventuring, so grab the bull by the horn and get out there. Moo! What a peculiar cow. It seems our bovine friends know a thing or two about what to expect weather-wise. No comment. Also, what's with the empty treasure chest? Did I break? No, I don't think that. And it's not. There's no way I have like a full inventory or anything, so it should be okay. Peculiar. You better not tell me we need a rest.
Look at that! A campsite! And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to Cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night.
No! What part of village in danger don't you get?
I still can't get over old Derk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy. Yeah, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold, the fun-size forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash them with the porta-pounder, and bop's your uncle. New equipment. And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it. Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did.
Oh, you better believe it.
You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make.
Lame.
Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
Tran receives a tome entitled Forging Ahead with the Fun-Sized Forge, a beginner's guide. Tran learns how to make bronze swords. Tran learns how to make divine daggers.
There are recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out and you're sure to find some beauties.
Was that what that treasure chest was? Like a recipe that I... Here, let me give you some of the ingredients you need for those recipes I gave you. Maybe you could try forging yourself a weapon or something. You can use a fun-sized forge to craft all kinds of equipment based on recipes that make use of the raw materials you collect on your adventures. New recipes can be found in treasure chests and on bookshelves, and you'll be able to acquire the ingredients you need by defeating monsters or investigating sparkly spots. Go ahead and try to make your first masterpiece with the recipe Erik just gave you. So you finished your first ever forging session, huh? Nice. Did everything go according to plan? No? Not so good, huh? Well, don't worry too much. It takes a while to get used to. Just keep trying and you'll get there in the end. Oh, by the way, you can bust out the fun-sized forge anytime we set up camp. So if you want to make some new kit, keep your eyes peeled for a campfire. Alright, I think it's time to call it a day. We've been through a lot. Better grab some rest while we can. Up and at 'em, champ. The sun's high in the sky already. Time for us to head to Cobblestone. Alright, let me check real fast if that chest is there. If it's not there, let me try going to the forge thing and then the chest afterwards. Is it just me, or do you get the feeling there's something funny going on up ahead? Let's follow that path by the cabin. Oh, alright, fine. So it looks like I gotta... Oh, I won't be able to check it at all. Alright, fine, whatever. What luck! Tran finds a recipe book entitled Economies of Scale. He takes a look inside. Tran learns how to make scale shields. Tran learns how to make suits of scale armor.
Yeah!
Looks like you'll be able to use the fun-sized forge at any campsite we visit from now on. I guess you'd better make the most of it, huh? Now let's get through the Manglegrove and pay a visit to Cobblestone before any guards from Heliodor catch up with us. The mark on Tran's hand is glowing. It seems to be responding to a curiously shaped plant. Hold your hand out to it? Yes.
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees. Oh, a woodcutter's life is the life for me. What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at your service. I went to a lot of trouble to smash at this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam.
Is this the dog that's following us around?
One minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
Well, I guess that explains the empty treasure chest thing. It is supposed to be empty. Good. Feel better.
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff. You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter? Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
I didn't miss it. I was worried about it. I was worried so much about it I didn't forge.
How's it going?
You know all that crazy stuff we just saw? I feel like it really happened. It happened right here. I guess we should look for the mischievous little monster hiding in a treasure chest. If we find one of those, we'll know it's all true. Let's head back the way we came and see if we can't find a likely spot where a treasure chest might be stashed.
Here come my next victims. Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only, Tricky Devil!
Hi.
Hey! You're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this! Ha!
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
What did you just... Oh, cheeky devil! Don't you know who I am? I'll teach you. For my next trick, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp!
I guess both of them have to be pepped up. Makes sense. I just thought from the text you didn't have to have both pepped up. Let's redo this. Distracts an enemy with a sword slash before stabbing them in the back while the guard is down. Requires both party members to be pepped up. I should have forged those things, but I was too worried about the chest. I just wanted to exit out as fast as possible. Tricky Dough is defeated.
This can't be happening. Looks like the joke's on me this time.
Hey there, you two!
Oh, look! It's our pal the Pooch!
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way. And I owe you more than words can possibly say. How can I ever repay you?
It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up? I'll have it mended for you in no time flat.
I was hoping you'd say that. Much obliged.
He has a jackhammer?
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm happy to announce that the bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
You don't hang about, huh? Thanks. You've really helped us out.
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant. The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
Does that mean anything to you?
It's something my dear old granddad told me about when I was a boy. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world, of course. The source of all life, as some call it. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil, a piece of root poking through from beneath. It's said that the World Tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain very special people. And that's what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. He was talking about just such visions as you saw. It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly old thing, but did anything ever happen? Not a bit of it. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the World Tree. And you've got grey hair, too. Life just isn't fair.
So not only are you the luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are forever. Come on.
No, we can't do that. the guidance of Yggdrasil, awarded for witnessing a wondrous vision granted by the World Tree to her best beloved. According to Derk, Erik's old partner in crime, the Red Orb is now being kept in the Kingsbarrow. Having taken a roundabout route to reach it in order to avoid the Heliodorian army, the two stumble across a miraculous route in the Manglegrove, which sparks some eye-opening revelations. As soon as Tran puts his hand on it, he sees a vision of a villainous creature who brings down the bridge, turns the poor woodcutter into a pooch, then hides himself in a treasure chest by a waterfall. Our heroes make a mockery of the creature's attempt to ambush them, and having beaten him, tell him to turn the woodcutter back into a human. That's not what I remember happening. The friendly forester promptly fixes the bridge, and then also informs them that Tran's second sight is a gift only given to those chosen by Yggdrasil, the World Tree. So can I do things right now? That monster's dumb tricks really slowed us down. We need to push on. I mean, we've got to pay a visit to your hometown before heading into Kingsbarrow, right? Come on, let's make tracks. Remember that if you're ever at a loss as to where to go next, it's a good idea to seek out one of the World Tree's routes. Chances are you'll get some hints on what you need to do. After all, you're one of the special ones, chosen by Yggdrasil, and by golly, that hair. Life just isn't fair. I doubt it fixed the book, but let's see. Nope. I didn't know if he would have updated the book, having been remade into human. Hopefully it's not the same vision as earlier.
Chop,
Yeah.
chop, chop.
Okay. I'm not really sure I'm going to put him in someone else's boxer shorts. Doesn't look like he fixed the other bridge next to the chest. Oh, it's you. Thanks again. If it weren't for you, I'd never have made it over here. Now.
Who else won?
I don't think it'll let me right into town with this. No. Stop standing around watching and warn everybody. Before like a storm of arrows appear and cut everyone down. Welcome to Cobblestone. Not a lot goes on here, but I hope you enjoy your visit. What's that? You were born here? Haha, yeah, sure you were. And I'm the King of Heliodor. Ha ha ha. Oh, great. Have faith, my child. The spirit of the land is watching over you. Gather your courage and do what you have to do. You are meant to be together. Oh, hello there. I'm a little bit busy at the moment, and by the looks of things, I'll be for a little while yet. Please, Father, pray for me. I have to do this. I have to strike by the Iron's hut. She's not going to wait forever. I have to pop the question. Where can he be? He told me he had something important to tell me, and now he's nowhere to be seen. Huh. This is I think this is the house with that kid that ambushed Gemma. Tran is a good boy, and we should give him lots of sweeties, eh? And it's an order from the king, no less. What? That Tran is an absolute menace. Just look at this sign. It's ruined. Looks like a child has scrawled something on the sign. By orders of the king, Tran is a very good boy, and if you see him, you've got to get him lots of sweeties. Oh, my poor Gemma. She puts a brave face on it, but I know how sad it makes her that her old bum's too frail to leave the house. Oh, I put her through so much. So at least she has Tran, eh? Playing with him always puts a smile back on her face. What do we do without him, eh? Well, now, we don't get many visitors here. You're very welcome, of course. The name's Dunstan. It's my very great honor to be the mayor of this here village of Cobblestone. What's that, you say? You knew that already. Interesting. Have I bumped into you somewhere before? I'm not normally the forgetful type, but I can't for the life of me think where we might have met. It's rare to see travelers here in Cobblestone. I hope you enjoy your stay, though we don't have an inn or anything, I'm afraid. What we do have is Amber. She's always very hospitable, and I'm sure she'll be happy to put you up if you ask nicely. She lives over on the east side of the village. Eek, what are you doing standing there? Don't you know it's bad manners to interrupt the lady at prayer? Honestly, some people. Oh, just look at you. You must have been on quite the journey. Your clothes are filthy. I have a good mind to make you strip off and give them a scrub. This is the fastest filly in the village, but she won't be doing much running for a while. She's about to become a mother. I bet her foal will be even quicker on his feet than she is. Tran and Erik have learned that the Red Orb is being kept in the Kingsbarrow, so they set off from Heliodor to head there via the Manglegrove. Having evaded the Heliodor and army, who are still on the hunt for them, the pair arrived back in our hero's home village of Cobblestone. A mysterious glowing barrier blocks the way. Weird. The big tree in the middle of town is truly a wonder. Come drought or disaster, it just keeps on growing. Why, I walked past it this morning and leaves all seemed to be rustling, even though there wasn't a breath of wind. It almost felt like it was trying to tell me something. Yeah! That cheeky so-and-so, you'll never believe his latest trick. He had a frog in a jug of water, and when I took the lid off, it jumped out at me. I almost died of shock, and that's not all. I went and dropped the jug, and now the floor's soaking wet. When I catch that Tran, I'll have his guts for garters. Eh, what's that? Your Tran, you say? Oh, don't be so silly. There's no use for you covering for him, you know. Eh, what's that? Your Tran? Would you cut that nonsense out? You must think I was born yesterday. Make sure you watch out for young Tran. He's always up to some mischief or other. Apparently he played a trick on the poor old woman in the shop, and now she's on the warpath.
Get a sniff of that. There's a lovely smell of stew wafting from Amber's window. Ah, I'd kill for a bowlful. Reckon if I ask nicely, she might have a little go and spare. It's worth a try, isn't it? There's nothing like a little home-cooked dinner every now and then.
My old mum must be the greatest cook in Cobblestone. What do you say? Fancy trying a little bit of her delicious food? Oops, what am I saying? There isn't any left off for you. I've gone and scoffed it all. Wahahaha. I wish that useless son of mine would stop sitting around, stuffing his face, and go find himself a wife. I want some grandkids before I cark it. Is that too much to ask? This is the horse lover, isn't it? Maybe not. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, this is the horse lover. You're traveling alone, are you? That's the best way to see the world. You never know what you're going to discover, what new friends you're going to meet. I mean, I never expected to find love on the open road, but then I went and met my wife-to-be, and the rest is history. Ho ho ho. Just visiting Cobblestone, are you? You know, it's strange. I could swear I've met you somewhere before. This is just an empty shed.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite, stew. It'll be ready any minute now. You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir. Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
Tran explains who he is to Amber.
What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not?
Show her the birthmark.
Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
She lost her handkerchief in the tree. Tran heads straight for the house. No, that's not what I remember. Where he grew up, only to be greeted by a very angry Amber, who accuses him of being an imposter, and sends him packing with a flea in his ear. I've never heard that phrase before. Upon heading outside, he sees a small girl sobbing beneath a tree in the middle of the village. Well, we need to break these anyways. You again! Look, I warned you! I want you out of my house this instant! Don't make me tell you again!
I just heard a blood-curdling shriek. I hope nothing funny is going on.
I could have sworn that was Amber I heard screaming. I hope nothing untoward is going on. Yeah, I see the handkerchief. Woof, 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 woof. My headscarf! I'll never get it back! The girl's headscarf is stuck in the tree. Retrieve it for her?
Thank you, mister. My name's Gemma. Who are you? But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right? He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
I can't get out that way. I guess we're gonna find out more about this barrier now. Oh, okay, the barrier's gone. Alright. I'm assuming Chalky's fishing, because that's what they talked about early in the game.
I wanted to show off in front of me, girl, but it didn't have to backfire. I thought it'd be easy enough. Just beat old Chalky in a fishing contest and watch her swoon. Turns out this sly old devil knows what he's doing. He just kept reeling him in non-stop. Made me look like a proper numpty, I tell ya.
Keep following this path and you reach Cobblestone Tor. It's where the spirit of the land lives, or so they say. It's very special to us. What I expected of an outsider, it probably just looks like a big old lump of rock, doesn't it? The barrier's moved on that way. Still nothing in this hut. He approaches her, and soon sees that her scarf is stuck up in the tree. So he goes and gets it back. Having thanked him, she introduces herself as Gemma, and is excited to learn our hero's own name, as she has a pal called precisely the same thing. She rushes off to find her friend, and beckons Tran to follow. That's Tran there.
Hey, Grandad, can I borrow your ladder?
It's so weird to see what could be the protagonist talking.
The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even seen him before.
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
All right.
Well. It's you, isn't it? I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby, after all. I knew it was you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell your old Grandad what's on your mind?
Tran tells Chalky everything that's happened since he left Cobblestone.
I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon. And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you. If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock. Got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. You'll know the one I mean. Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. I'm so glad I got to see you all grown up. You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. Always saw me right. Bye now.
Tran heads straight for the house where he grew up, only to be greeted by a very angry Amber who accuses him of being an imposter, and sends him packing with a flea in his ear. He heads outside where he meets a cute little girl called Gemma, who takes him to meet a friend of hers who has the exact same name as him. Who should he meet when he gets there but his own 6-year-old self? And not only that, but his granddad Chalky to boot. Upon hearing of all that's happened since our hero left home, Chalky soon sees that his grandson has come back to him from far in the future. Alas, Tran is soon swept back to the present, but not before Chalky has had time to tell him to dig by the triangular rock at Cobblestone Falls. As he fades from view, the friendly old fellow leaves our hero with some parting words of wisdom. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. Well, the torches are still lit. The houses don't look like they're on fire or anything. The cows are gone. The bearer is still there. I'm expecting to see ruin when I walk back inside.
Ah. Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her. Come back and play any time you like. It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could play, hide and seek.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they? Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now, when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing, and so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions?
Tran tells Erik all about what he saw in the cobblestone of the past.
Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and yourself? That is seriously weird. Must have been the root here. It must have the power to show you the past. Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village? Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
Figured it might be some sort of vision, because I couldn't do any party talk, and Erik wasn't around in my party during this whole scene. Our hero and Erik have made it to Cobblestone undetected by the troops tracking them. Upon arriving, Tran sees what he thinks is his home village in the present. No. But soon finds out he has in fact been sent back to the past. He returns to his own time to find something truly terrible, his beloved home village torn to pieces by the Heliodorian army. With a heavy heart, he turns his back on the ruins of his home and focuses on following Chalky's instructions. He heads off to find the triangular stone at Cobblestone Falls. Notice the parents. I am a traveling priest. I heard a terrible rumor that this village was to be razed to the ground and rushed from Heliodor to try to reason with the troops. Alas, it seems I was too late. King Carnelian ordered that the entire place be destroyed for its role in raising the accursed darkspawn. But did the people of Cobblestone really deserve this? Seeing such terrible devastation, one wonders who the real sinners are. At least the truth did not destroy the church. That is something. And inside you will find a bed where a traveler may yet rest his weary bones. Now, though things may look bleak, one may still find comfort in the age-old rituals. Well, on the bright side, I don't see any bodies, so it's probably that they're all taken somewhere. Any who could survive the stress, that is. I saw the hole, I was hoping I could run over it.
You know, I've been thinking.
You haven't forgotten that we are Heliodor's most wanted, have you? This isn't the time to be sightseeing. If the guards catch us, they'll sling us back in the cells and throw away the key. No, this is exactly the time to be sightseeing. So what I'm going to check out this place and see if there are any new monsters here at night, since we've only explored this place during the day. But otherwise, if there's nothing to be found here, we're in the recording here.
You know, I've been thinking.
Listen, I know it's tough, but we can't just hang around here. If what your granddad said was right, we need to head east, to Cobblestone Falls. I mean, if that tree showed you stuff from the past, I guess it must be pretty important, right? You should go and check out whatever it is your granddad wanted you to find.
What secret is obscured within Cobblestone Falls? Can the luminary lay claim to the Red Orb? Uncover all this and more in the next chronicle of Dragon Quest XI. Record thy deeds in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. Engrave your favor and experience below, where your deeds may be lost.